On Mars, where it is rare, water is a source of conflict, struggle, and death. Since the turmoil, there have been unending wars, fought over the possession of clean water. We are the forgotten children of Earth, trapped in this red, barren wasteland. Here, hell is not a concept, it's our reality. And the reality is that every drop counts. Then there were the unfortunates.
I really like this imagery here.
The full power of the sun's radiation, forced to deform, mutate into unrecognizable monsters. The others, the ones who remained similar to our ancestors in likeness, hid under massive metal shells, governed by water corporations. But in the slums, people's lives aren't worth much more than the mutants. And I would know. That's where I spent the first 10 years of my life, under the boot of the Vori.
Boot.
Of course, in despair, there is hope.
There's some hope.
Some have begun to explore, travel even, from corporation to corporation, leaving their loyalties behind. We have organization, structure, and inevitably, politics. We have rulers, a people's assembly, and far removed from us, the Dowser, the inaccessible face of abundance. And finally, there's us, the elite protectors of the people, the spearhead of the army, my brothers and sisters who all share the same special gift. We are Technomancers.
Abdurian! Welcome. Yeah, the aesthetic is nice. So that was a lot to take in. It was like, and then there's them, and then there's us, and then there's us. So what do we got? Water is a huge shortage. The sun will kill you and turn you into a mutant. These guys have magic powers. There's a place of abundance. It's kind of like a Mad Max. Jace! Mind you, somehow one of those old tech sci-fi 80s films. Same kind of vibe, the narration, the story beats. Yeah. That kind of like really kind of clunky 80s sci-fi. When they were trying to copy like the Star Wars thing of like make it look lived in. But they kind of went like so far that way. No! Yes. Face. Can you not be a woman? Guess not. That seems like the guy to be. Reminds you of Detroit? Oh, interesting. Just like the face kind of model, Abdurian. That guy looks cool. You found another parallel between Final Fantasy 13 2 and the third birthday. You change your future to change your past. The backwards way of looking at it. This guy looks like he's in Grey's Anatomy and a bunch of those kind of dramas. 13-day weeks. Oh my gosh. I hope you're banking a lot of money with all this work they're making you do. And this is the coolest guy. Grey Waka! Hey, hey. Hey, hey, it's Grey Grey. Yay, yay. Nay, nay. Yeah. Maybe something yellow for kind of an otherworldly look. 2 days off a month. And that's just the rest of your life is going to be like that? How they... What's the deal? Whoa, cool. Oh, wow, it really glows. I mean, it's the future after all. I'm gonna go a little wild. Okay. Not sticking around. Having a tea break from replacing the garage roof. The garage roof. Ooh, PS5, baby. Yeah, I'm actually quite excited in the PS5. I think it's just going to be pretty nice. Well, thanks for coming by and saying hi, Chris. We're back on YouTube as well, Chris. Alright, stealth level. Okay, what do you want to do? Make stealth attacks on monsters. Set traps during combat. Collect ingredients from dead creatures. Oh, there's this kind of like... Okay, cool, man. Cool. That's cool. You try that out. There's kind of this like Bioshock thing where you can take more resources from dead bodies. Or you can take like less, but your mentor's against that. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy X ending video. Lenot discovered that. The crying one. Everyone's crying. Oh god, there's all the summons. Oh, they're all here. The summons are here. I actually got a little misty and wet-eyed the second time I played that when I more understood everything going on. I think I was just generally overwhelmed with streaming and everything in general and that game. All this Final Fantasy stuff. Increase the chance of success in dialogue by 25. Well, they all do that, don't they? No, they don't. Charisma will give you better prices. Success in dialogue. That's pretty good. You know? I mean, you might have access to other things. Science dialogue. Life regeneration outside of combat, including companions. Recycle equipment without a workbench. And crafting dialogue. These are all good. I don't know which one to take. That's the best game ever for you? We definitely all love that game here. Ah, man. Steal items while being stealthy and stealth attacks on monsters. I think I'm going to go with one of these charisma ones. Life regeneration is kind of neat. Okay. I think recycling without a workbench and having all three of these change your dialogue. So you can either have charisma success, science success. I think science. I'm a science guy. And life regeneration, so I don't have to waste stuff. Okay, fine. I'll take it. Okay. Damage caused by hand-to-hand 1. Disrupting hand-to-hand 2%. Powerful arms and armor. Agility. Critical hit with spells. Poisoning. Knockdown. Electrocuting. That's all 1% crap. Energy regeneration. +2 for spells. Max health 10. Disruption. Load. Load could be kind of handy. Hand-to-hand. Do they mean hand-to-hand with a weapon? Or what? Probably. Yeah, Jace, I've been, Jace, I was getting a little bit burned out, I think, with some streaming, but I've kind of been, like, switching things up, making some other kind of videos. So,
Ahoy, Zachariah.
Scott.
I'm feeling good.
Kane.
Thank you.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Sure, my memory isn't what it... But I remember to write things down on my calendar. Though I do sometimes forget where my calendar is. Anyhow, I knew your last cadet mission was today. Any nerves? If it's any consolation, you look more than fit enough.
No, I'm good. I'm ready.
Yes, healthy flush of the skin, no rapid eye movement. You don't look stressed out. Very well, I won't bother you anymore. Oh, but if I can bother you, just a moment. I recently acquired a batch of materials that can improve your gear. It's not much, but I thought you'd like it. Still can't believe you're going to be an officer soon.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Scott. Means a lot.
Ah. I fear we've dilly-dallied on pleasantries. Your master, Sean, waits for you in the courtyard. So stiff, that one. I fear his spine is concocted from steel. A spine prosthetic. How interesting. What if... Oh, and stop by the clinic and come shoot the chit-chat. No, that's not... Just don't be a stranger. If you feel ill or in hand, come see me. I'm always glad to help. Good luck, my boy.
Thank you, Scott. Will do. I promise.
Yeah, it does kind of feel very Deus Ex-y. Yeah, the animation's going to be stiff. I mean, this is... it's a lower budget game. But they want to make a big budget game. I think just the... It was just the lip sync for the other guy was off. We sleep in our... Whatever that guy said. We sleep in our clothes. We sleep the same way. No, slightly different. No, yeah, it's definitely not Naughty Dog. Okay, the movement is a little... It's kind of got this, like, heaviness to it. It's, like, a little bit sluggish. So there's sort of like a momentum. Yeah. Some little head pops. It does... I find the graphics do kind of look like Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Something new is broken. I fix it, they break it again. I fix it, they break it worse. I'm a modern fucking Sisyphus tasked with pissing in the ocean.
But I think it's got a nice, like, moody look to it. Yeah, see, the way he ran to the side, I didn't push over to the side. The movement is a little bit clunky.
Oh, shit.
Zachariah, today, as you know, marks your final mission as a cadet. I trust you are prepared.
Of course, Master. Ready, willing, and able.
Master.
And a little nervous. Normal and expected. That's why I have gathered together your usual instructors to allow you to warm up and prepare. It's for you to ace the tests for each fighting technique. Prepare yourself. And once you are ready, join me at the station. From there, a train will take us to the mission site.
Thank you, Master.
He just gave him some side-eye. The subtitles are in a weird spot. Ray Chase. Just got up from a nap after work, gonna go grab some food. Alright. Yeah, Jace, great to see you too and read your words. Feels like the old days. I think he kind of sounds like, who's that Asian guy, Pro ZD? Who has the funny Vine type videos on YouTube? Sounds like the voice he uses when he's trying to sound cinematic. So we have the different types of combat.
Want to test your skills with a knife and a gun? Not really in the rule book.
Pretty decent lighting. It's got kind of like a PC feel with the text, the size of it, and like the scaling and where it is. Very Deus Ex type music. R1 triangle, rogue! Yeah, the combat is like... the way it kind of connects is a bit clunky, but I just think of it as more like a... more of an RPG. Rogue! If that doesn't work, shoot him. I like... I kind of reacted like a dancer. Ah! Very ballet. I've got 10.
Another time, maybe.
Don't
underestimate it.
How about a little self-defense training?
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go.
R1 circle, Guardian. Shield block.
I'd advise you to not try anything.
Mace blow. Yeah. Oh! They want me to dodge. Shield bash!
Care to go again?
No! I wonder how much 10 experience points is.
Maybe later.
Your call. You're gonna wish you had some good defensive training, though, when you find yourself in trouble.
Excellent.
If you would like to practice your technomancy techniques or care to do some staff training, I have time.
Sure, I like
Always
this guy.
honored to learn what you have to teach.
Excellent.
Excellent, wonderful. I'll just pull it out of this book. Why are you hitting me? We're going to read. Oh, that's a bit of a wind-up. So you can't... Can you just press circle? Disrupting attack. Does that mean if he's gonna, what is it, block his... Or like, disrupt his attack, literally? Oh yeah, it only does 1 damage, though. Area! Disrupt! Area. 2040. Cool. Sex music.
Fight again.
No. 30 points. Ooh,
Brush
Technomancer.
up on my technique had never hurt.
Indeed. Remember to attend to your surcharge risk. I would hate to have an accident.
All right. Check your fluids. L2 square. Oh, yeah. L1. Health injection. Technomancer. Electric weapon, square. Electric arcs. L2, assign shortcut. Action. Oh yeah! I'm gonna Mance Techno hard, buddy. Mance. Mancer. Ow. Not enough fluid. This guy drained all my fluid. How's it feeling so far? It feels pretty loosey-goosey. But not bad. You know, it's like... To me, it feels like good enough for a... If the RPG part and the story and everything is the main bit, the combat is fine.
Quite formidable.
You know?
And as you know, the control over our technomancy is what makes us unique.
That's what I want. Every game should have that. Why don't they have more games where you play as a little person? And then you could do awesome stuff like that. Jump on people's heads. That's where you came from. You're Jenny from the block. L3 is crouch. Interesting. Why are you wearing that? Is that necessary? Like a breathing mask. Nobody else is. Look at these dudes. What kind of a push-up is that? Sir! I'm very weak, sir! Sir, we couldn't afford to animate the rest of the legs doing push-ups, sir! He's a rookie. It's a rookie push-up. She's getting warm around this thing. Brr. Wow, she's looking rough. She looks like a Deus Ex NPC.
Hey, heard from Captain Sean you're heading out to the station. You leaving now?
Yeah.
Yep, already ready.
Already ready.
Stop right there. We're conducting a search.
Why did we make a fighting game?
Look at this piece of shit.
Fucking
Well,
piece
what
of
do we
shit,
have here?
motherfucking
Trash
garbage,
laws, don't it?
cunt.
Yeah, we don't want your kind around here, Trash. Move your sorry ass out of here before you find yourself bleeding from both ends.
Kick the developers.
I didn't ask you to speak! Did I? You useless piece of shit! Why would I want to hear what you have to say? Waste of space!
If he's going to get involved, he's taking a long time to think about it. Should I?
Corpse will feed the rats. At least then you have a purpose.
That's a pretty good burn.
Such a waste of life. A waste of space. Am I right?
Alan
A
Manson.
rogue is a Zack, right? You can dress him up.
Send him packing or what?
Zachariah, we're leaving. Certain people are graduating to the rank of officer today. It does you well to serve only contempt to one worthy of nothing more. That is good. And with that, we should be off.
I'm digging the vibe of this so far. Nice train. I think it's gonna be... I think if this game kind of embraces its cheesiness... It's kind of like a cheesy Mad Max, Dune, Deus Ex, Mass Effect... Master
Look, Zach,
Sean.
we are heading for the dome. It was built by the first settlers, a relic itself.
And what's there for us?
According to reports, looters, who, in our interest, it would be best to keep out of the dome.
Chaotic civilization overrun by looters. Ugh. How's home working?
Zachariah, do you remember your first lesson?
This part's
The
important, I think.
scarcity of life?
Indeed, the very one. Kill a fellow unfortunate and, in this hell, only the more alone we will become. Disable the looters, but spare their lives.
Yeah, it's got like Chronicles of Riddick or like Judge Dredd. Definitely, like Jace was saying, that sort of like 80s kind of like gothic future. Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay on the original Xbox, is amazing. It was so ahead of its time. Are you looters? Hello? Ow! It's kind of like if Borderlands didn't have a sense of humor. And hand-to-hand. Did you guys... Speaking of games you can't buy anymore, did you see that Apple is like so pissed at Epic? Because they keep trying to... Oh, this game is so clunky. I'm trying to run away. Fortnite kept putting in... Jesus, this person's so aggressive. Maybe I need the shield bash. It's really hard to dodge away from everybody. Okay, which one is shield? Jesus. There we go. To finish him off, you have to drain him. Life is still precious on Mars. You found some items. They mentioned it on the news on the radio. Yeah, so from what I understand, Apple said you're violating our terms of agreement. You guys keep doing it, so we just took you off our store. I mean, and whether you agree with Apple's policy or not, it's still their policy, so... And Epic's just trying to bank on them, I don't know, letting it slide? Like, what did they think?
We encroach our destination. Take note that enemy forces lie in wait. There, the rocky outcrop. Scale it and report back your findings.
You think that's Matt Mercer? Troy Baker Light? Oh my god. Oh, Prince, did you see the news on Sinking City? How the devs own, like, the property of Sinking City. They made a deal with some publishers to help them finance it and to take a cut of the sales. The publishers weren't doing a good job of paying them. Then the publishers bought another developing team that was working on another Lovecrafting game, and they told the Sinking City devs, we need you to give all your source code to this other team. And they're like, what are you talking about? Of course we're not going to do that. And then they stopped paying them. So they owe them like over $1 million. So the Sinking City devs are going to, they're just going to sell it on their own site, take it down from every other store, and keep it on Nintendo Switch because they self-published. Camera angle's really weird. I wish when you locked on it was a bit different. Observe. I'm just such a sucker for like dystopian sci-fi, magic and technology. Yeah, I would love that. Just go to their website and buy it. It's like buying something off Bandcamp instead of going through iTunes or Spotify and all that crap. Yeah, it's like these publishers are total scumbags. No. It's funny, like, everybody was so against Steam when Steam first came out. Like, I remember even, like, 4 years ago, going into a game store and some old guy was like, oh, Steam's bull. Man, you gotta be online all the time. I don't think you really have to, though. Okay. I have 1 point that I can put on. Oh, okay. Warrior, Techno. What? Practice lets you use staves. Area attack. Double area attack that hits every nearby enemy. That's huge. I should use that more often. Upgraded fast attack. Adds a small area effect to the fast attack? Nah. Okay, what's this one? Increases the chance of immobilizing an enemy with electric arcs by 20%? That's pretty cool. And you get another upgrade. 20% they might get immobilized is huge. But it could happen. Yeah, I was wondering if you had the physical or the digital. Let you attack again more quickly after all mace attacks and make backhanded attacks. I have been using this one a lot. Attack again more quickly after all mace attacks. That's kind of handy. 35% chance of dodging blows and shots during this attack. Okay. Probably the fast mace attack I think would be pretty cool. Increase your resistance to disruption. Increases damage from all mace attacks. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to take that one. Because I've been using the mace and the shield a lot. Bag. Yeah, Steam hasn't done me wrong. The only thing that's annoying about Steam is that it's always updating. I find it's updating way too often. Hold X to run. What is this, Grand Theft Auto? Oh, there's a little windmill down there. There was a movie in the 90s called, it was a ripoff of Mad Max called, like, Steel Dawn. And I never really saw Mad Max when I was a kid, but Steel Dawn was always on TV, so I saw that. It kind of reminds me of that. Knockoff Mad Max. That's cool. I don't need really flashy graphics. I just need interesting ones. I find like you can make it really flashy and realistic, but then it just creates an uncanny valley anyway. I just want to be intrigued by it. I want to have the storytelling done visually.
There are looters gathered at the dome's entrance. A lot of them, but they're not equipped to be more than a nuisance.
Take care nonetheless, Zachariah. That guard there, separated from his group. Sneak on him and the battle will be easily won.
Okay, sneak up on him. There's actually a really interesting quote I found. Hitchcock was saying about how most movies are... Well, I'll look it up after this one. Switch to stealth stance with L3. The frames are really weird in this, eh? When he's crouched. Which way is that guy facing? It kind of looked like he's playing a prank. Boop. No, the Elon Musk's Neuralink. I haven't seen that. I like this music. It's sort of like a steel drum, but with a totally different scale than I'm used to. It's kind of hard to fight these guys all at once. Yeah! You know what? That one where you have a higher chance of stunning them is pretty cool. Use a health injection. They're still moving, eh? Super hot. Super, super hot. Super hot. I don't think I used it. Health injection. Was that a parry? Kind of felt like a parry. I don't know, it's hard to tell exactly what's going on. They haven't mentioned parries yet. Master! You can run, but the barrels can't hide you. Alright, let's try some other attacks. 21 damage. 12 damage. 27 damage. My mace. Yeah, I mean, with his neural link, he wants to have, if you can't see, you can see. If you have dementia, reverse that, like, have people moving prosthetic limbs. The implant in the pig was able to sense the responses coming from the pig's snout. Whenever it snuffled up on something, it registered activity. Yeah. This guy's having a great time.
Stay near. The structure is like a maze. The inexperience could easily become lost.
I don't know, I think it looks pretty normal to me. I think his neural link is acting up. Stay near. I can't remember what initial point did I use. Did I get the one where they regenerate? Or did I get the crafting one? Charge up your neural link. Plug yourself in. If Stella had that, oh my god, her brain would be... the battery would be dead in her brain all the time. I buy so many phone chargers, and I just set them up all over the house for Stella. And they just gradually disappear one by one. I swear, we're gonna go to some guy's house, and he's gonna have a lot of phone chargers. And I'm gonna think, wait a second. These are mine. And that's how I'll know she's been cheating on me. No. She doesn't have time for any of that. All she does is work. She just finished her, like 7 weeks of summer camp. No, she's definitely not. It'd be impossible.
Here. The structure is like a maze. The inexperience could easily become lost.
Okay, I'll stay near you, but I'm leading the way, so I don't know. Are you worried about getting lost yourself? There's a lot of combat for a game that's not great at combat. Am I dead? It's just like I don't even know when she's not around, you know? Yeah, the combat is pretty clunky. You know, when I think of the difference between this and like Morrowind, the combat in Morrowind is pretty clunky too, but there's something about it that's a bit different because you're upgrading things and you have more customization. This has all these different stances, but are they really all that different? Oh yeah, this came out like halfway through the PS4's life. A parry would be good. This might be a good one. It's got an area attack and a disrupt. So I could interrupt their attacks and then do this. Maybe I need to just dodge more. Yeah, big Darth Maul fans. Katamari? Yeah, Katamari was interesting. Evil Within? Oof. Not after playing Control. I'm still scarred from that. Precision gun. Oh yeah, there's a gun. Take everything. Destroy and leave. Technomancer. I don't really know why these guys are Technomancers, but they are. Yeah, the combat's not very great. It's not about the documents, it's about the storytelling style. I just don't like... I'm all fine reading in games. I've played lots of games where there's reading. I've had great emotional moments reading. I just don't like that style of... And then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And nothing's connected, you know? But it is connected! I don't even want to talk about Control anymore. I'm the one that brought it up. No more bullets! Oh, this thing's fast. The stances actually are quite different. Jesus. Level 3! Oh my god, I'm leveling up while I'm fighting. Oh no! Fast attack, but it doesn't do anything. It's just not going to stop him from attacking me. Evil Within's pretty interesting. What's the deal? It's like a horror game of some kind? Yeah, Lena, you've been talking about Silent Hill for a while now. It's not that bad of a port? Why? People are saying it was bad? Horror, psychological thriller. You know, I can go up and give this guy a wet willy. Doesn't seem so cheeky the way he does that. These guys just like gimps. The devs are given an unfinished game code because the actual source code was lost. Oh god. Pumpkin pudding! It does look like a cool game, but is it? Well, I mean, I don't need those original Silent Hill games to look remastered. They can look exactly like they did. I just want... Yeah, sure, surround sound, touch up a few things here and there, and just kind of have it work. Sarete tanto. Okay, damage plus 12 plus 28. Waiting, like, compared to what I have? Weighted monkey wrench. Alright, what does that require? It requires 3 and 21. No, those are what the upgrades are. I don't know, like, what exactly we're upgrading. Whoa. Level 1 damage. Missing components. Oh, there we go. Metal debris, metal components. Oh, I did the critical one. I don't want to do that. I want damage. I'm not one for less than 5% increases in critical hits. Okay. Third-person horror game is shooting gameplay. The combat is slower paced. A lot of cutscenes in contrast to Control. You guys and your cutscenes. Alright, the grip. No. Yes. Damage upgrade. Alright. The staff is fun. Lower tip. Upgrade the lower tip. How about the shaft here? Level 1 damage. Okay. Good thing I'm getting all this debris. The nail gun. Oh, Konami. Good old Konami. What a bunch of wankers. A group of police detectives investigating a large homicide at a mental hospital, seemingly being something into another world. Oh, sucked. You're gonna pay for that. Whoa. Ah! That guy's shooting the heck out of me. Wonder if I can shield it. Like, these guys just don't let up. This music is so weird for combat. Ah! Maybe I can use my shield on him? Yes, you can. Jesus. Oh my god. Can I fight over here just to stop this guy from attacking me? There we go. Alright. Yeah, this is on PS Now. Well, that works pretty well. You should be using that more often. Not enough fluid. Okay, how long until your fluid comes back? No, I would never pay for this. That's what I love about PS Now. You can just try something, and there's not that commitment of, oh great, I just paid $50, $80, even $30, you know? Or full price. No. I mean, this is something I could be happy to just play one day and... The combat is pretty wonky. I mean, maybe I'm not... Maybe I haven't learned the combat enough. Lich? Oh, my health is back. Oh, God. I kind of thought there was going to be more story and RPG stuff.
Sometimes I wonder if initiating you is the right thing to do.
What do you mean? Am I not ready?
No, you're ready, Zachariah. With that, there is no doubt. I worry about
That's
you.
cool. Let's do that one. Immobilize people.
Once you become a Technomancer, there's no going back. You lose your freedom. From the moment our abilities are brought into the light, to the moment the light is snuffed from our eyes, the Technomancers are nothing but pawns on a chessboard. We have no free will. Abundance forces its will on us. I think about the future. How hard it will become as the ASC rises in power. Perhaps I'm just being paranoid. Forgive your master's little spell. You must focus on more important things.
Yeah, they had that cutscene of this bug, and then it just sort of... I thought that was the mother and these were the babies. This game is weird. They charge full price for Greedfall? I thought they made mid-tier games. I like the world design.
This door. It is the same as that in our chapel. Accessible only to the combined energies of 2 Technomancers.
Oh, that are inside each other. He's talking politics, yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Here lies the entrance. And beyond,
Oh my god, more fighting?
where we must go.
For being so old, it's in great condition. What exactly, Master, is inside the dome?
Knowledge, Zack. The very essence of knowledge.
The very essence of knowledge? I was poisoned. No, 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 no. No health. Okay. Warrior.
Creatures do not belong here. Their very presence is a danger to the relics. We must seek out their origin. I remember well the first time I came here. I was fascinated. I really thought I was part of an elite. I've become disillusioned since then. If all this knowledge indeed gives us some sort of power, we're still faced with so many obstacles that we can't do anything with it. It's more of a danger for us than a tool.
I'm pretty confused with this story. But I like the world. No, these guys only take like one hit. Very Mass Effect, eh? The environments?
This is the main room. The console over there. Activate it, and heed its words.
Heed the words. I will do some heeding.
Witness registration, March 17th, 2076. Subject 12. The subject appears acclimatized, pulse elevated but steady, unaffected by any visible health concerns. James, how do you feel?
Great! So alive! My heart's racing, and I feel I can take on the world. And I'm being honest here, it's a bit overwhelming.
Subject self-report is consistent and substantiated with our measurements of human and other subjects, all of whom produce EEGs indicating activity levels acutely higher than any ever associated with a human not subjected to the mutation. The only adverse side effect, it appears, is the near tenfold increase in corporeal and cerebral electricity. Dangerous levels that will necessitate the urgent invention of a device capable of evacuating such surplus in order to avoid subject injury.
This man talking about technomancy, about mutations, as if I can't believe.
And yet it still might be so. This recording dates to the first settlers. Speaks of the first Technomancers. Shocking, perhaps? Where did you think our abilities came from? A divine power?
I don't... But
there's a good view of his
we have
ear.
no physical signs of mutation, and I don't know any mutant that has our gifts.
And why should any of those things matter? Might not our mutation simply be of a different form? This brings us to the most important point. What you have seen unifies us, unifies the Technomancers. This secret must be kept from all other humans. If this information was discovered by, say, the ASC, we would become nothing but slaves. Our situation is already incredibly undesirable. We're not only isolated, but used as human bombs. Take a walk by the mutant pen in the slums one day.
Oh my god.
What our lives could have been. Don't be dismayed.
It's already pretty undesirable.
As well, So have all the other Technomancer officers in abundance.
Oh my
Knowledge of this
God.
revelation makes you one of us now. More so than your skills. But now is time to deal with the creatures infesting the dome. You would...
Okay. Let's try the Evil Within. You know, I liked the visual storytelling and the world, and I was willing to get into the combat. But the way that went about itself was just awful. Gross. It was like, okay, you know what? Undertaker. Solace. If Prince and Leonot are finding the story like, what would you call it? I don't know, unorganized and too lofty, that's a bad sign. Repugnant. Gross. Oh God, that was just silly. What was that? It's pretty undesirable. Do you want to be like slaves? Okay. All right, I'm going to Divinity 2. I love Divinity 2 Abdurion. Actually, I just bought it for the Switch. I think I'm going to try and start a new game on the Switch and get up to where I was. I might start streaming that again or just uploading it because I love it, but I find it really I find Divinity really intimidating, but I love it so much. Divinity is like what is interesting about a video game to me. You can interact with everything, and everywhere you go, you discover new stories, and you make serious decisions. So I'd like to play more Divinity. Yeah, I just got it on Switch. I got Banner Saga 2 on the Switch. I'd like to do this Prey DLC. Not on the Switch. That probably wouldn't run very well. This would be fun to try sometime too. Okay. Where are we? Alright, I'm going to come back and... Actually, it doesn't really matter because I can switch Twitch on the fly and I can just upload it. Okay. That was the end of Technomancer.